I'm sorry. Come again. Did I hear Danny Welbeck? Sorry. Did I hear Jordan Henderson? Both of them to Chelsea in 2026. What timeline are we on right now? The common sense timeline? I think so. Now, I've just seen news that Chelsea are after Danny Welbeck and Jordan Henderson. And I have to clap. I have to clap. Because this is something I've been screaming out for a long time. Get some experience in that Chelsea squad. Chelsea, for the past couple of years, since the new guy took over Abramovich a couple of years ago, they've had this youth policy. Let's give these youth people a long contract. Let's go around the globe and get 21-year-old players, 22-year-old players, because they're young, right? And that's okay. Young players, fresh, energetic. They can improve. These guys are talents. But it's clear that in the past couple of years, the Chelsea squad have been missing experience. And experience is what wins you big games. Experience is what wins you the big trophies. And for the past couple of years, yes, the Club World Cup was a big win. Woohoo, yes. No Premier League. No Champions League. No Premier League, no Champions League. There's been times where Chelsea start the season great, they're winning games, but then a slump happens. The young players don't know what happens. The young players are lost as to how can we change things. We've never been in this situation before. It's new to us. We're only new players, so we're 21, 22. And that's when experience comes in. That's when experience helps you roll the boat and guide the ship into the right course of direction. And it was clear that Chelsea have been missing that for the past couple of years. So when I heard that Chelsea are after Danny Welbeck and Jordan Henderson, two experienced mid-fairly players who have been through the mud, who have won trophies, who have been through battles, that's music to my ears, bro. That's music to my ears, bro. Now, Chelsea now understand that to win trophies, to compete for trophies, to win games, big games, or even like small games, you need a squad that has experience and youth. Yes, if they're too old, that's a problem. Lack of energy, more injuries. But if they're too young too, lack of experience, panicking. But if you have a balance of old players and young players, that's perfect. That's perfect. The experienced older players can help guide and mentor the younger players. The younger players can learn from the older experienced players. Xabi Alonso might just be the best coach Chelsea may have actually in the last couple of years. It appears that he knows what he's doing. He probably saw that, yes, we have a good striker up front from Brazil, but Liam Delap isn't it. He's young, not that great, in my opinion. Then you have Emeka. He's, we all know the deal with Emeka, right? So now they're saying, okay, we need to actually show up our striking position and our midfield. And they've got Danny Welbeck, a Premier League veteran who was paid for Man United, Arsenal, currently playing for Brighton, had a great year last year for Brighton, experience, scores, important goals, is a complete top striker. Then you have Henderson, who did great things at Liverpool, won trophies, has experience in the biggest stages, Champions League, big games, won big trophies. That is what you need to bring that experience, that mentoring, that guidance to these young players. The young player policy isn't working. It's not working. It's not working. And if it's Xabi Alonso that's told them that, or the guys above Xabi have now opened their eyes up and are back to their senses, whoever it is, I got to clap for them. I have to clap for them. In 2026, you need a mixture of both experienced players and young players. Barca get it. Look at Barcelona. Did they not buy Lewandowski a couple of years ago, who was in his 30s? And he plays in a young team. that has Yamal, that has Ferran Torres, that has Pau Kubasi, a teenager, and Rafinha, late 20s. The big clubs get that to win the trophies, to do well. You need a balance between youth and experience. Why did it take so long for Chelsea to get that? Why did it take so long for Chelsea to actually understand that, hey, something isn't working out with our youth policy? Maybe we're buying too much youth and there isn't enough experience. There isn't enough experienced players that we need to get us over the line. Because yes, your youth can run. Yes, they're energetic. Yes, they have more drive. They're more hungry. They want to prove their worth. But when it comes to big games, when it comes to the hard-hitting games, when it comes to form slumps, you need experienced players who have been through that. Danny Welbeck's been through a lot at Arsenal, at Man United. He's also won trophies too, so he's a winner too. Jordan Henderson, he's been at battles at Liverpool. Do you remember the games against Barcelona in 2020? In 2019. Remember those games, right? You remember when Barca were up 3-0 in the first leg in the Champions League? Then Liverpool won 4-0 in the second leg of the Champions League. Yeah, you need players that have been through battles like that. And Liverpool ended up winning the Champions League that year in 2019. You need players who have been through the mud, who have been through hard battles, who can scream at the youth, hey, I've been there. Listen to me. Let me guide you. That's what you need. And I've been saying it for the longest time. Chelsea have, they have the right idea. We need skilled youthful people because the youth are the future. No one gets to play football forever. You get old, you lose your strength, your speed. We know that. However, there's some parts of experience you need in your squad. And Chelsea are finally getting that. Chelsea, I think, in my opinion, are going to have a blowout season next year. Alonso has the right ideas. He has the right ideas. He's bringing in something new, bringing in something sensible. Look at the players he's acquired. Look at the players he wants. And I've been screaming for the longest. Yes, you may say, these guys are in their mid-30s. Listen, a lot of players right now in their mid-30s are playing great, or in their late 30s too. Look at Messi in the World Cup, 39, he balled out. Look at Lewandowski for Barcelona a couple of years ago in his 30s, he balled out too. Look at Kane in the Bundesliga. Kane's 33 this year? 32, 33? And he's doing very well in the Bundesliga. You need players who have that experience that can bring it into these squads and help guide the youth. Chelsea have a lot of talented youth, but no direction. And, when hard times come, these young men, they've not experienced it. They don't know what to do. They start panicking, doing the wrong thing. You need experienced winners. Those that have been through the mud. Those that get the hard games. Those that are able to help the manager implement the ideas. Listen, Henderson has played under Jurgen Klopp, one of the best Premier League managers ever. We've seen Henderson press for the ball, hunt for the ball. We saw that very clearly in the Barcelona game in 2019. We've seen Henderson captain the Liverpool team, scream out commands. We've seen Danny Welbeck play under Alex Ferguson. We've seen him at Arsenal. Now we see him at Brighton scoring vital goals, being a complete top striker he is. Chelsea finally get it. So don't be surprised if Chelsea win 1 or 2 big trophies next year. They get it. They have the right mentality, right mindset right now. Yes, it's taking some time, but guess what? You live and you learn. This is going to be a very, very exciting Premier League season, and I'm super excited. I'm super, super excited. Chelsea are making moves. Man United making moves. Liverpool trying to make some moves. Man City making some moves as well. Arsenal, with the whole Vinny thing as well, want to make some moves. this is going to be a blowout Premier League season next year. And with Chelsea making moves for Henderson and Danny Welbeck, two Premier League veterans, two proven winners, and people may want to make fun of Welbeck. Welbeck's played for some of the biggest clubs in England. Welbeck actually has a Premier League trophy, bro. Welbeck actually has a Premier League trophy back in, I think, 2009 with Man United. I mean, Henderson, a Champions League medal, Premier League medal, FA Cup, Carling Cup, played on the Klopp system, pressing, passing, movement, energy, leadership. And we've been screaming out for that. Chelsea, we've told Chelsea fans, you need some experience in this team. And now they're going to get it. They're going to get it. They're going to get it. This is the right move for Chelsea. This is the right absolute move for Chelsea, getting more experienced players to help balance the ship. And whether, yes, they may get 1 year, 1 or 2 years out of these players, those 1 or 2 years are vital for the youth, where they can learn from these experienced players, where they can see how they play, how they react to certain situations, the emotional intelligence, the IQ, things that you only taught because you've played years. You've experienced these hard battles. You've experienced all these different tactics. If you have an older player that's 35, 36, imagine how much technically inclined he is to understand the type of play that Xabi Alonso wants. He's understood it. He's been through it. He's read through it. He's played through it. Whereas the young people, 21, 22, something that's new to them will take longer to understand, which means games could be drew, could be lost before it starts to click. Chelsea are on the right path here. And this might sound crazy. These two transfers may be the most important transfers in this summer Premier League. Henderson, Danny Welbeck may be the two most important transfers for Chelsea, or even across all clubs in the Premier League this summer. And we're going to see it very clearly when we start playing in the coming year in the Premier League. I'm Charles Matchday. Make sure you subscribe. Thanks.